So we actually have two different sets of patch notes, and I'm going to try and breeze through the most important parts because at the end of the day, two separate sets of patch notes would make way too long of a video. Enjoy the video, learn something new, hit the like button. Comment down below, what are you most interested in? If you're brand new or just haven't yet subscribed, double check, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on if you want to find your way back to the channel. We're going to breeze through the Season 1 stuff, weapon tuning, and more. A lot of this stuff was kind of tweeted out, but obviously a lot of people aren't on Twitter. We know that all the leveling is going to be reset. Battle Pass, we've already included what all includes with that. Cross progression. So everyone's going to start off at Season 1, Level 1, regardless if you're on multiplayer, Modern Warfare, Cold War, Zombies, or you're playing the Battle Royale, which is Warzone. Regardless of what you're on, as long as you've reached level 56 or level 1 Season 1, you're going to get reset to level 1 Season 1, and everyone's going to have the cross progression. So regardless of what game you play, everything's going to stack up. You don't lose attachments, you don't lose challenge progression, none of that stuff. We kind of already talked about that. They're operating operator challenges, so you can use in all the different modes. New maps, Pines, Raid, we've already kind of talked about that. Nuketown is getting its own holiday version. Gunfight maps are included. Nuketown is still there. They adjusted some of the spawns on Nuketown, so it's less likely to spawn trap. That's pretty much all straightforward stuff there. Gunfight, as far as the modes, will be available at the start of Season 1. Prop Hunt at the start of Season 1. Hardpoint, they've adjusted some other things. They've gone through, and they've just adjusted several different modes, but nothing substantial. And then the actual playlist, we got Raid Them All, which is those two maps, Raid, and then Pines. Gunfight right away, Prop Hunt right away, and the Holiday 24/7 playlist with the Mosh Pit 6v6 modes. New weapons, we're getting 2 new weapons. Plus, last night when they did the update, it was part of the update, but you weren't actually able to unlock it. It's going to be a brand new shotgun, the sledgehammer, and then those the katana looking weapon. Those are all available, but those 3 have to be done with challenges. These are unlocked at tier 15 and tier 31. What also, looking through the patch notes, not all of this stuff changed recently. Some of it is they're combining some of the patch notes of weapon balancing from some of the other little updates they've done that weren't significant title updates. So they're kind of blending both of those. So some of this will be like, well, they did that already. So I'm gonna kind of breeze through them. AK-47, they reduced the headshot multiplier, reduced damage for the RPK barrel. It reduced the headshot multiplier for the Krieg 6, which this is what made it really good. Reduced the damage ranges, reduced recoil. Obviously, this has low recoil, but they put the FAMAS kind of back into the where it kind of was. It's not as good as it was originally. It's not as bad as it was after Nerfs. It's kind of in the middle there. Some machine guns, Milano got a range buff, KSP got a range buff, and Bullfrog got a range buff. But these are all minimal, like 3 or 4 meters. Not substantial, but it takes them out of trash tier or not good up into the middle tier. Bullfrog was good already, and I think this was already part of one of the older patches that they put through. And these 2 ones that were affected with the recent update. Tactical rifles, M16 wasn't actually touched in this update. It was up in a previous one, but they reduced the maximum effective range and they reduced the fire rate. The AUG actually got a nerf. They lowered the regular damage from 54 to 51, I believe. And as a result of that, it's a little bit less likely to get a 1 burst kill. And they reduced the damage of that specific barrel. So if you're going to use that one, which is the one I recommended in my video when I was breaking down the top 5 weapons, that was one. And so they've gone ahead and nerfed that as well as reduced the fire rate. This is combining like a couple different nerfs all in one from multiple updates. Adjusted barrels across the board that improve fire rates for tactical rifles. Light machine guns, M60. Previously, they reduced the aim down sight speed from 700 down to 600. So they're just letting us know that. Plus weapon swap speed. Sniper Charlie, this is the M86. The Barrett 50 cal, increased damage multiplier upper chest, increased damage multiplier for upper chest to allow for 1-hit kill without attachments. 22.6 Tiger barrel, now increased 1-hit kill upper arms. Recoil adjusted for higher shot power. Pistols increased. This was an update that they did a while back for the Magnum. They increased the damage range and fire rate, which was part of that previous one. Shotguns, they decreased the damage ranges, decreased this was in the previous one. And then as far as the shotgun, and then for Shotgun Bravo, they decreased the damage ranges. In this specific update, they reduced the fire rate and then they decreased the range of this particular barrel. But this one was done before when they nerfed the other one. So it's kind of like they're blending all those different ones. So it's a little confusing, but it is what it is. Reduce the amount of player knockback being damaged by bullets. This was a very annoying thing. This has never been in Call of Duty before. They've added this mechanic where if you get hit, your character slides. So it's good that got moved. Flak Jacket got nerfed. Forward Intel got buffed. They increased the viewable minimap. Ninja got nerfed because they made it so now you can be detectable by field mic, but Spycraft allows you to actually have full immunity versus field mic. So it's kind of swapped those out. Equipment, frag grenade stronger, Molotov stronger, stim shot got nerfed. Reduced the heal speed, so that's when you stim, how fast your health comes back up to full. Field upgrades no longer detects users who are crouch walking. They basically nerfed the field mic. They end up buffing the gas mine, increased damage and how fast it reacts. They added the harp, which is an advanced UAV. If you've ever played COD, you know exactly what that is. Blackbird. There's so many different names for it in COD, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Cruise missile. They address some HUD issues, and some error bug stuff. RCXD, where it could push teammates. Quick play. They've adjusted some different things there. Nothing crazy. The weapons are going to be added to the mystery box. A bunch of just the support stuff to add a cruise missile to zombies. They modified leaderboard so you can see the highest round. It's a little bit different. And then they fixed some bugs related to all that stuff, right? Obviously, we have some more stuff we're going to cover, so I'm not going to go through each individual line. So for the Warzone Season 1 update, there's actually Rebirth Island, weapons, and more. Obviously, with the brand new map, they're bringing in all new Battle Royale experience in close quarters action with a 40-player count similar to the style of Mini BR. This was very similar to what we also had when we had Alcatraz. This isn't a brand new map. Some people are talking as if they've never played Blackout, which was a couple years ago. They're brand new to COD. That's perfectly fine. This is the largest player base COD has ever had, so it's not uncommon for people to not know that this map has been repurposed and kind of expanded on to fit the needs of the Modern Warfare engine to play like Warzone. Verdansk, there's a new gulag. Prepare to be dragged into an interrogation room. We kind of already talked about this one. New thing is going to actually be a Nuketown map, which is kind of weird in my opinion. Obviously, Rebirth Island has its own gulag, but this one is kind of taking that prison gulag away, and we're going to have this new one where you kind of get an interrogation room, you come out, you fight in 1v1 on a modified version of Nuketown, which is interesting to see a Treyarch asset 100% in Modern Warfare. So this collab and blending is pretty much the how they plan to do things going forward. Rebirth Island, 16 new challenges for those that drop into Rebirth for the first time. Earn calling cards, charms, whatever, along with additional secrets to uncover. So there's probably going to be some kind of Easter egg, which there normally is. We got Rebirth's Resurgence, which is respawn every 30 seconds until the final circle or the last squad is left standing. So this is going to be very much exactly how it worked in Alcatraz, but there was a limit of 5 lives. So I guess if you squad wipe, then basically that's it. People don't come back until the last circle. Killing an enemy provides you an extreme clarity on where the rest of their enemy team is. That is nuts. Gulag is closed during this event, likely for some deep fumigation. So they're not going to obviously have the normal version of it, which is like Mini BR. They're going to have this Resurgence version. Cold War stuff added. So we're getting all 6 of these weapons. As in the Battle Pass, the Groza, 6 machine guns, 4 tactical rifles, 3 snipers, 3 pistols, shotgun launchers, 3 launchers, including the thumper, and then 1 melee weapon. So I guess the other shotgun and the other 2 melee weapons are not being included as of yet. Stitch, you're going to get these operator, Vargas, Song. Vehicles, you're going to get an attack helicopter, similar to the regular copper, with major exception. There's mounted side rails that are belt-fed miniguns. Available on both Verdansk and Rebirth. Wow. Start of season 1. So when they talked about that before, they said it was going to be mid-season. So it's nice there. Career added new menu to track ranks. We've already kind of seen this in Cold War. If you play Cold War, progression from the menu has been removed from the barracks. So it's going to have its own separate tab. See global section for full cross-game progression on prestige details. Gunsmith, attachments unlocked, and Cold War weapons will be available through the Gunsmith, allowing players to modify for use with them in Warzone. They're still not talking about how the gunsmith weapons will be modified, because some of them in their current state would not be viable because of the bullet velocity. But the close range weapons can definitely be viable. So we'll see how that all plays out. Challenges, daily challenges, Warzone missions for mastery. General, remove the Juggernaut. Reward from the subway. It only took a couple months and a couple videos, but it's finally gone. Strange magic, time of the season. Watch will no longer be visible through walls. That only took a couple months. Players will no longer be able to clip inside a loadout. Man, literally bug after bug after bug that have been in the game and exploited. Added a collision to airport to prevent an exploit. Another one. Addressed an issue where park or baker operator skins listing could be shown a repeating name skin when they kick the player when the menu and hover over. Addressed an instance where war tracks could continue to play when exiting a vehicle. Nice, 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 nice. All good stuff. So we'll see how it all plays out. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am for the brand new Warzone integration. If you are, please let me know. Hit the like button. Comment down below what's your favorite part. If you're brand new and haven't yet subscribed, subscribe with notifications on. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.